Don't raise broke adults. Teach your children how to make money and teach them as early as possible. And if you fail to teach your children how to make money, believe me, they will learn and it will not be in their best of interest. Most adults, they struggle financially in life, not because they are lazy, not because they don't make money, but because they lack the science and art of money making and money multiplication. Today, in today's training, I am going to teach you 5 simple strategies how you can teach your children how to make money, how to manage money, and how to multiply money, even if they are 5-year-old. Hang on, I will be back and I will show you the mystery. It is very simple. The first thing is that you must teach your child, your children, that money is earned. Money, children must understand that money comes from solving a problem. You don't pick money by the wayside. That money comes by solving problem. They should locate a problem in the house, maybe a house quarrel, maybe they help their mom in washing dishes, washing clothes, mowing the garden. And as soon as they do this, they get rewarded. So if there is a problem, they're able to bring a value, they will be rewarded. That mentality of it is me, I need to take it. Of course, we are responsible to provide for our children, but give them this mindset that as much problem that they solve, they get rewarded. I remember when I was growing up with my dad, he was a gardener and he needed me to help him to pick stones from the lawn. And I did it with all my joy because first and foremost, my dad knew that I was able to do it. And secondly, every day at the time we are coming back home, my pocket is loaded with little naira. So it was fun doing it. I understood that if I was able to provide a solution for my daddy's challenges in picking the stones, I was going to be rewarded. And that mindset has kept me. So you must teach your child that money comes by solving a problem. Rule number 2 is what we call the 4-jar rule. The 4-jar rule. You must tell your child, your children, that for every money that comes into their pocket, as soon as you have given them that job, they're able to solve that job, they're able to do that house quarrel, they're able to do something and they make an earning, then the money is going to be split into 4. The first one is you are going to split it in percentage for them. You will help them to do the arithmetic if they have not gotten to that level. First one, 40% of whatever they earn goes into expenses. Whatever they want to buy, maybe they want to buy a football, they want to buy a toy, they want to buy a cartoon, they want to buy anything they want to buy. You tell them that, okay, this 40% you allow them to spend it to enjoy themselves. They want to buy ice cream, they want to buy chocolate, is for their enjoyment, for their expenses. Then you also tell them there is something called savings. Savings is when you begin to gather money in order to use it to do something for the future. It's like trying to gather for the future. So you tell them and you give them that a percentage of 20% should go into their savings. So it helps them to build the mindset, the attitude of having the savings mentality. Then you also tell them about investing. Investing is securing for tomorrow, guiding, buying tomorrow today. That is exactly what investing is. So you show them where to invest, and we are still going to come into that. So you tell them this is investment. This is what investment does. Investment helps you to protect you for the future. Then you also tell them something that is called 10%. That one belongs to the creator of the heavens and the earth. When I was less than 7 years old, I used to go to church every Sunday with my mom. Every time she would give me this particular amount, 1 naira, 5 naira, 10 kobo, she said this one is for God. It was my offering. Then she called it tithe. But well, of course, I was having that mindset, this is for God. And I grew up with that mentality that something must go to God, the one that gave us life. So when you teach your child those things, they will not wake up one day and somebody will be telling them stories that are not true, because they are already grounded. They know that this one belongs to God. There is somebody that gave them the strength to be alive, to go to work. It is not just the certificate. It is not just being intelligent. It's the ability to understand that there is a power that gives them the power to do that thing that they are doing. So this is the second thing you must teach your children. These 4 things that they must have a box. Those days they call it kolo. So at the end of the period, maybe an annual thing, or they will take it to the oldest person and they will break it for us. I will be jubilating. They will buy clothes. They will buy so many things. So this is what you need to tell your child, teach them that every money that comes into their hands will be split into 4. 1 goes to God, 1 goes to them indirectly, 1 goes to their savings, 1 goes to their investment. And believe me, by the time they are in their teenage age, they will not depart from that. Number three thing you need to teach your child is that investing is like planting a seed, or planting a seed is a form of investment. You need to let your child understand that they need to get money, they need to save money, and after they have acquired a particular quantity that is sufficient for them to acquire that investment, then they will need to invest. You will need let them to realize that investment is a means, is a vehicle that brings extra money into their pocket. Robert Kiyosaki once said that he had a rich dad, and he had his own biological father he called a poor dad. So if I need to recommend it for you to get it for your children, call it the rich kid and the poor kid, the rich dad and the poor dad. You need to get it for your children. They need to read and they understand. Warren Buffett, at the age of 11, the parents has already bought him his first share at the age of 11. They helped him to secure it. He bought for himself and he bought for his sisters. So you need to teach your children that as soon as they get money, the first thing they need to do is to invest it somewhere. If they are still less than, you can tell them, even at any age, they can say, okay, buy some quantity of candies. You can sell it to your brothers or your sisters or your uncles, anybody around the neighborhood, and they pay you. The differential, you put it as your savings, and from there you invest. So you are building the mentality of making money, managing money, and of course multiplying money. So this, you need to tell them that the third thing they need to do is to ensure that every money they have, you invest it. That investment is like planting a seed, and when you plant a seed today, it means that you are securing your tomorrow. You will not be hungry. And number four thing you need to teach your children about money is about delayed gratification. Your children must come to realize that sometimes you need to invest and wait for a while. You need to let them realize that there is something called patience. Sometimes your child may come and say, I want this toy, I want this bicycle, I want this, I want that. You can come up and say, okay, if I don't give you this thing, can you wait for next year? Or can you wait in the next 6 months? Or can you wait in the next 3 months? Calmly and very, very tactically speak to them that, okay, if you can wait for the next 2 months, if you can wait for the next 6 months, or for the next 1 year, I am going to give you an extra $1 to what you are asking from now. If you're able to explain it to them very, very clearly, and of course, if you have started with the first three things that we have talked about, that they need to provide a solution, that they need to save, and they need to invest, then by this fourth one, it will become more easier for you to be able to convey and convince them that delayed gratification is one of the things that they need as they forge ahead in life. And the number five thing that you need to teach your child is what I call tracking of growth. Your son, your daughter, they must see growth. Children like growth. Human beings will like growth. How much more little children? It's just like you plant a tree, they come maybe a week later, 2 weeks later, it sprouts out. They are excited and it begins to grow. So you must show them growth. If you are buying stock for them, you must teach them that, look, this is the stock market. This is called bearish period. This is called bullish period. They may not really understand all the terms, but look for the little things that you can explain. If it is savings, in January you saved 100 naira, in February you added extra 20 naira, making 120 naira. You keep showing them. They are seeing the increment, they are seeing the enlargement, they are seeing the differential, they are excited. So children must be shown the pathway as how the growth is going, and that will prompt them, that will make them to be eager to give more. They will value the process, they will recognize it, and they will want to key in. And in fact, because they are coming with new vigor, new speed, they may even bring new perceptions and new ways of doing it and achieving it faster and better than you. All they just need to do is being guided, is being shown the footpath, how to follow it. And believe me, children are good imitators. They will learn and they will do better. So these are the 5 ways of you can teach your children money matter even at the age of 5. Don't just give them money. Don't just lavish money on them. Show them the rudiments. Show them how money is made. Show them how money is managed. Show them how money is multiplied. Of course, it is garbage in, garbage out. You must know before you show. So if you don't know, I beg you, don't let your children hear it. Come to our platform, which is Wealth Portfolio Builder, and learn how to make money, how to manage money, and how to multiply money before you begin to teach. We are here for you, bringing value to you, ensuring that both you and your descendants and your descendant, they are always proud of you. God bless you. See you at the top. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll be right back with value adding videos, trainings that will bring money to to your pocket. God bless you. See you at the top. Bye.